Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening. Tonight, we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing... Well, I got only some of the books up, but not all of them. Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition. Playing through Carl Sargent's classic Night Below campaign. And with me tonight are the stars of the Night Below campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we've got Dave, our resident armorsmith.
Thanks, Kev. Hey, everybody. I'm Dave. I'm playing Druin, Axebrother. He is Greyhawk's okayest tank. It's a level 8 fighter and a level 7 Allegor, which is a specialty priest of Clangadin Silverbeard, the father of battle, Lord of Twin Axes, the Giant Killer, the Goblin Bane, the Rock of Battle, and the Worm Slayer.
I don't know why you want to emphasize that last one. Next up is John.
Everyone, I am John, and I'm playing Gorman Kettleborn. He doesn't have all those fancy titles, but he is a level 8 smuggler, level 7 illusionist, and he is a gnome.
Very nice. Next up is Andrew.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew. I am choking. This might be subliminal thoughts about tonight as we edge closer and closer. I am playing Tan of Thirindol, a level 4 Elven Thief, and level 1 Pants Shitter.
Nice. Next up is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Galador. He is a level 8 Elven Fighter Thief, and he's also quite nervous about our upcoming rendezvous.
Nice. Next up is, or last I should say, but certainly not least, is the man, the myth, the legend, Peruvian Steve-O.
Merci beaucoup, Kevin. Oui, I am back. Really good. I've been hanging out with a lot of Frenchmen lately. And I'm shocked to hear we're about to encounter a rather significant opponent that seems a little out of my level 6 jurisdiction.
I don't know what you're talking about. You got 27 hit points. I mean, that's about average what its breath weapon probably does.
Right, yeah. Perfect for a dragon.
So, guys, what happened last time? And I know that we had, let me give you a little visual cue here.
Remember jellies and acid and ooze.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Dave, you'll appreciate when Druin, excuse me, Druin, goodness, oh my gosh. Excuse me. When Druin left and Dorman came in, and that was the only change, Dorman took his place right in the front of the room.
I have your back in the worst possible times.
Oh my gosh. So what happened last time, guys? Dave missed last session. What did you guys face, and what did you guys plan?
Well, we finished off the last of the 3 slimes. Galador finally cleared some room to get in there and chop them up with some help, but we survived that. But then we decided to actually sit down and talk about what our plans are dealing with this dragon, the usurper.
Mm-hmm. And what plans did you guys come up with?
Well, we were concerned about the lizard folk and harming them or having them get involved.
Yeah.
So we decided that the best plan of action was Dorman is going to try and use an illusion to mimic the other dragon that we met, her brother, and fly him through the sky and hopefully draw her out of and away from the lizard folk so that we can confront her there. And the plan was to use our potion of green dragon control to buy us time to parlay with her and basically try to use her brother's name and, his message to scare her into returning to the fold and stop impersonating their mother. Failing that, we're hopefully not going to end up in a battle, but if we do, our strategy, well, one of our cores of our strategy, which of course George is not here, is that he was going to summon Rockslide, who can pass through the earth to try and grab the dragon from underneath and keep it grounded so that we could actually fight it if it came to that. Unfortunately, Knox is not here, but we have another day of travel, and with how those have gone so far, it could easily take us 2 hours before we will even arrive at the encampment of the lizard men. Yeah.
Are you sure there's no encounters, Kev? Can you double check?
Yeah. Well, even with that, we do need to heal up before we decided we do need to be at full strength because it's very dangerous. So even if we get there safely, we may still require an extra day of preparation and healing to be at full strength.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure our plan will go perfectly. I don't think we need to heal.
This is where all those times Kev's told us that the swamp has got the highest rate of random encounters and all this other stuff is might actually help us in some ways. We don't want more random encounters and to die in the swamp, but
Well, and these last few have not, to point out to everyone, the last few have not felt random. They have actually felt possibly targeted at us, either from something below or the dragon's minions or what, we don't know. But the first one, the lizard folk had never even seen a creature like that.
And I think the running gag is that we're avoiding the night below and it's coming for us.
Yeah, possibly. We're not really sure what is coming for us, but
kind of like that movie where the kids get off the plane and death comes for them all.
yes.
Can't avoid your destiny.
No.
And
And that's where we find our heroes.
I was agreeing. Yes, I can't avoid my destiny. Yes, sorry.
There you go. All right, then, guys, what are we doing next? I think where we left you guys was after the encounter with the pudding or whatever. You and the lizard folk were strategizing, and that had only happened at like 9 in the morning.
Well, Druin actually does have some spells because he left mid-fight and he wasn't able to track him off before the session ended. So I have 3 cure lights I can use on the wounded here.
Rilligo is down by 11, Tanev is down by 8, Kaldor is down by 18, and Shale's down by 20. Oh, Dorman's down by 9 as well.
Yeah, I don't get in combat too often. You don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, well, let's give Kalidor. Here, I gotta click on Druin, and then I'm gonna use this fancy.
Yes.
You gotta read the text though of this spell because it's perfectly written for you guys.
Yeah.
On casting the spell, a shimmering silver light glows around the holy symbol of Druin's right gauntlet and envelops his entire fist until he punches the intended target, not too hard. The recipient is healed with the love of Clangadin for 7 points of damage, and immediately consider becoming a devotee of the Lord of the Twin Axes. And should you want to become a follower, certain Druin will chat with you about it.
Who was that heal? Who was that heal for?
That was for Kalidor.
Kalidor, okay.
Yeah, I did heal.
Tanev, you're coming up now here. Bam. Bam. And Rilligo, in case you decide to throw a rope around yourself and charge into the body that is going to try and eat you.
Yes.
Oh. I levitated him out of danger in the last fight because he took too long to get away.
You levitated him out of
Thank you.
Get out of the front line, Rilligo. Levitate.
You don't really go. It's his job to be the tank.
All right, that's it for my healing.
All right. So then, no one else has. Chelsea joining us in a little bit here. I don't think Rilligo's got any. Because bards don't have healing in second edition. So then, guys, what do you do? Do you hunker down here and wait, just kind of wait until it's dark, recover, and then get your spells, or do you carry on for travel for the day?
I think we were going to at least, like, we're on like a kind of a cruddy little island. I think we were going to at least travel on somewhere to find better shelter and a bigger landmass.
Okay.
I'm going to cast this spell first. You guys can piss around on the island for a couple minutes.
So here's what we'll do: is you have 8 hours of travel today. Let's roll randomly to see what sort of what depth you're in for each of those hours.
Okay.
So for your first, and let's see here, you have been traveling for an hour and a half, so you have, I guess, 6.5 hours left. So Jeff, why don't you do this for hour 1? Give us a D4 roll, please.
All right.
Cast strength on Calidor for the rest of the day.
Okay.
No, don't do that.
Too late.
Oh. Well, I already have those gauntlets.
Well, you only got one anyway, so.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, the gauntlets set what his strength is. So whatever your magical thing is, the gauntlets will override that. It's wasted spell on him. Your character would have known that, so don't worry about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe give it to Tanif. Or Hrilgo, he likes to jump into battle.
I don't want to incentivize him to do that.
I'm not saying you can't, Hrilgo, but hey, being stronger makes you hit harder.
So Calidor, the places you're finding in your first hour of travel are about 2.5 feet. 2 to 3 feet deep. So this would be sleeping in muck. Not a good option. Next hour. Now I'll tell you when and if anything happens, or if and when, I suppose.
So another D4?
Another D4, please. This is hour 2. This is even worse. Chest deep.
Oh, it's going up.
Slogging through chest deep water. Go ahead. And for the dwarves and the gnome, they're having to sort of, hang on to something and then float along behind it.
I got Druin's back.
You're on his back? That sounds good.
But,
The last one?
We had somebody
I thought
riding a
you were
gnome in the
carrying
other
my
game,
armor.
so.
Yeah.
I carry my armor is going to get wet.
Yes, your armor would get soaked in this. Third hour, likewise, 2 to 3 feet deep here. So still quite deep for the dwarves and the gnomes, and water deep enough that you have to sleep in. Fourth hour.
There we go. Come on. Something shallow. No.
2 to 3 feet deep again. 2.5 more hours of travel. If you're going to push through that last half hour into full hour, it will trigger fatigue checks for everybody. Next hour, go ahead.
All right. Oh, it's deep again.
Okay. Getting deep in the day, only another hour and a half of travel. Now, however, what I need you to do, Jeff, is change up your dice you're rolling right now. Which give me a D10 roll, please.
Uh-oh.
Does my alertness help?
Does not. Has it in 120 sessions?
Well, no, you said
Hopefully high is good.
Oh, your alertness, right. You took the skill, what do you call it, that talent or whatever.
Yes.
Right, I forgot. Sorry, John. I was just being a smart ass. Yeah, no, yes, it would help for you, but not for everyone in the group.
Oh, well, it said +1 to group initiative surprise rolls, so.
When group initiative is rolled, you get +1 personally. What's the rest of that thing say?
Well, it said alertness +1 to group surprise rolls, but not initiative. So.
Combat talents alertness. You reduce the chance of being surprised by 1 in 10, even when making group surprise checks. Your allies may be surprised when you are not.
I misread that. Got it.
No, you didn't read it. What I would do is copy down the full rules for it, because those are usually fairly important. So, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if you reduce your chance of being surprised, you're only surprised on a 1, but if your allies are surprised, you're still, or no, you're on a 1 or a 2, you're still surprised, though. Fortunately, you are not. Let me roll for...
Hey, Calidor, do you think you could find some, shallower water?
I'm probably not leading the way. It's actually the lizard folk who know where they're going.
Let me just
Okay, fine.
quickly go over to...
Kind of just rolling for Skizix or whatever his name is.
Yizik.
Yizik. Skizik, Yizik, Zizik.
Skizik's copyrighted by Disney or something.
Go. Okay, token in here for Druin. I was actually going to for our October sessions that we're still keeping secret from everybody else. I was thinking of trying to figure out a way to how to use music, and I'm like, everything's going to get a copyright strike.
Yeah, totally.
So, Druin's here, Calidor's here, Chael's not right now, Religo is, Tanif is, Dorman is. Okay, so I'm going to put these guys down here. This is where everybody is. All right, let me do this. Put me here. All right. I'm going to change up our map here. This one? Yeah, let's use this one because it is quite deep. Boom. All right, guys. And let's see. Oh, before I forget, John, do you have a copy of this DM screen for 3.5?
I do not know.
Okay, remind me. Next time I send something to you, I'm gonna send this to you.
Cool.
I got an extra copy. I repurchased the pack that it came with 2 DM screens with it and the D20 monitor one, and I forgot that that's the one that came from. So
nice.
I have my copy I use all the time, but I'll send that to you. Okay.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, of course. So I know you like the 3.5 edition. You are our most vocal fan of it, so I'll be happy to do that. Let's see here. Let's hear Andrew. I don't want for fear. I don't want you falling asleep on us. Let's keep you engaged here. Why don't you give us a? I'm not saying you were. I'm just giving you an excuse to do
just
something.
Keep me on my toes.
Give us a 1d10 roll, please. Okay. All right, so let me bring you guys over here. Thank you for that, too. And I'll let you guys are heading to your, to the east, to your left. Kind of like south east more than anything. Go ahead and put yourselves in you're going to be in the water in a second here. In fact, I'm going to move you over. Bloop. Go ahead and put yourself in your marching order, heading southeast. Okay. And, I need a little more room here, I think.
Heading east, you said, right?
Southeast.
Oh, southeast.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Wrong way. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to move you over a scooch here. You know what I'll do, actually? Let me do this.
Wait, east or west, guys?
Southeast.
What? Yeah. In the line.
No, that's west. Unless I'm oriented to the map wrong.
What?
The southeast will be the bottom right where you're looking.
I'm tired.
Hey, Mr. Eastern Canada guy.
Hey, when you're in the center of the world already, it's hard to know which way's good.
Right? I'm struggling, guys. You know, it's hard.
It's hard.
Oh, man.
Man, maybe I need another week of
This is
vacation.
our regional Canadian humor for you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not some Torontonian. Don't look at me. Don't come at me.
Ground's moving under us, guys.
Yeah, I made it. There you go. I scaled up the size of the map a scooch here. Yeah, so there we go, guys. Excellent. That's great. Really goes at the back.
Where am I at? Hold on here.
At the back. Okay, 10 is
Okay.
over there. All right. Oh, mama.
Oh, do we have time for anything? Should I? Oh, hey, what if I did my my chant, my pre engagement chant on everybody, so everyone gets plus one.
The
to
thing
hit?
is, how would you know that you're in the 7 hours of travel unless you're like screaming yourself hoarse?
Right.
There just wouldn't be like you don't have. You're going to see what's happening, and I'll let you guys make the decision for what you wish to do next, and you can maybe do a pre, thing there.
Okay.
But let's see what you see first. So,
Well,
all right, let me see the size of this thing. Yep. And I will put a little thing around it to make it easier to see as well, and then you can make your decision. It's a good idea to pre-buff Steve-O. It's just that you need the forewarning in order to do that. And you
fair enough.
Yeah, didn't have that just yet.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought my 9 was awesome.
Your 9 is awesome, and you're going to see. It's just that it's what you guys choose to do next. The trouble with the swamp is even if you do surprise the thing, whatever you're coming across, if you try to avoid an encounter, it may still be challenging to do that, just because things are so big. So, guys, you are sloshing along here. Why don't you each give us a wisdom check, please, to see what how you guys doing here.
Each of us?
Everyone, yeah. Whatever your wisdom is, roll d20, and you want to roll your score. Hey, look at that. I turned around. I was just checking.
Ooh.
Okay, let me grab.
Wait, what is my wisdom?
I gotta grab myself a chail as well,
Not
too.
as high in this one.
It is 11. That is why I'm so wise.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hey, Will's here.
Yeah, let me let Will into the call. Oh, he's not waiting yet. Do this. There we go. Und. Let me bring him onto your map too. There we go. A little chill in your life there. Oh, and I'm letting Will in.
I keep forgetting that song stuck in my head.
Which song?
A little bit of Monica by your side.
Yeah, the song that got my, I think I told you this before, but what got my head the most last year was I Want to Be Sedated by the Ramones, because so many of my file names, they start with 2020, and every time I'd be trying to remember them, like 2020, 24 hours to go. All right.
I got a client thing at work where the homeowner last name always reminds me of watching Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Betty. Call me Betty. Yeah. It's
All
like,
right. So, guys, you are making your way along here. Will, would you kindly give us a wisdom check for Chill, please?
Sure.
Okay.
One D20 target number
And let's see.
greater than
Our best thus far is Dorman. Pretty good. Okay, so Dorman is our winner. Dorman, you are, I think at this point, one of the gator folk is swimming along with you. I mean, the one remaining gator folk, Kazuk, has you on his back. So you're sort of, I don't know. I mean, this is not a pleasant journey for you whatsoever. Not only out of your elements, you're also sort of treated like a package or a child. And let me go to the correct layer here so I can measure this.
Okay, they need me. I've got the mosquito nets.
You got the mosquito net? All right. Oh, boy. What comes sort of sloshing along through the water? You can hear something moving not far off to your right. There looks like it's a school of fish almost. Because there's quite a few things, but they're all moving almost perfectly in sync. I'm going to zoom in for this reveal. But what you can see beginning to come out of the water, and it does not seem to see you yet, is an enormous, multi-headed reptile.
Last time I saw one of those, it tried to bite me on my spectral horse. Shit! Hydra!
Your
Guys, look out!
special horse. Is that what the kids are calling it now?
Spectral horse.
Yeah, I heard special too.
I heard special.
Special horse for a special mode.
Yeah, you hit my special horse. Oh no. Oh man.
Hey, next level gets to walk on water, so this place will be easy for me.
Okay, I am putting a. Yeah, does that make that a little bit easier to see, guys, with that green?
That's its aura of stench.
No, just make it easier to see. Yeah, maybe there's an aura as well too. So this thing is beginning to come out. Let's see. Anyone else who succeed? I think you, Dorman, you get to say the first thing before we drop into initiative.
I'm like, Hydra, 2 o'clock.
Okay. Anyone who made their wisdom save, wisdom check, you can look over and see that this thing is beginning to like hit a larger part. This section of water as well is 3 to 5 feet deep, I believe. Yep, 3 to 5 feet deep. So you're moving at a quarter of your normal speed if you can touch the bottom in that, otherwise you're swimming. So everyone make your call, and I think let's do this. Dave, since you're the one who's sort of on the border there, give us a D. What would it be? A D 2 plus. D2 plus 3 roll, please. Let's see how deep
D2
the water
plus-
is specifically.
D2 plus 3?
D2 plus 3, please. Yeah. Oh, just enough. Oh, it's beer deep. How tall is Druin again?
I think 4'3".
No.
Yeah.
I want to assure you, his forehead is nicely dry.
Oh, it's like my niece is in the pool. You're like this, your head's just tilted back, and it's just like your face is level with the water.
I would be submerged.
All right. Well, that's right. You're on the Gatorman's back,
Yes.
right? In fact, here I can. Now that thanks. I think it was Dave that told me how to do this. Here we go. I mean, it was either Dave or John who told me how to do this. But boom, there's our correctly sized Dorman. Okay, so then, guys, you're going to have one round. This thing does not seem to have noticed you. So at the very least, you're going to have a round to try and do something here. What I think Kazakh will say to you, Dorman, is hold your breath. Okay. So, guys, what do you wish to do with your round? Have you got anything you wish to do other than move? You don't need to roll initiative. Otherwise, we'll just go in kind of the order I've got you guys. You guys can tell us what you're doing. What the lizard folk intend to do is dive under and try and swim to hope that this thing didn't spot them. So,
And I assume we're going to swim up here. Does that sound right?
That's where we came from.
So
Yeah,
you
we're
don't have
heading-
time to discuss it really. Let's let's do this. Everyone write in the chat what you're doing.
Well, I just think that Will wasn't here. We're heading to the southeast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, southeast is where you're going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Wait,
It's so far away.
Just type what we're doing?
Type on what you're doing your round, and then on the count of 3, we'll all hit enter together.
Oh, too late.
Dorman did win the thing.
The last time we did this, Sir Albus didn't make it out of the adventure.
Yeah, we had another toad claim another life this weekend too.
Oh no!
All right, so everyone ready? No one's listening.
It's
I'm ready,
instinct.
Cap.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So
Everybody, go ahead and hit enter on your thing. It doesn't really matter now.
I mean, I'm committed to it.
Yeah. Follow lizard folks lead, move to south. Okay, sounds good. All right, guys. So
Damn
then,
drone.
move silently. Okay, so then, those of you who are moving, remember, moving silently is a half. You're moving an eighth of your move if you're moving silently. Then, because of the water conditions as well.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Oh,
it was
yeah.
that slow. Yeah.
Okay. So then, guys, you can move 1/4 of your normal move, and assume you can make a double move. That's what the lizard folk are going to do. So they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoosh.
It's not like Druin goes far in the other direction. He turns around and goes, "Where the hell?"
If we only move 1/8, then there's my 1 square. Oh, that's diagonal. I can't even do that. I got
No, but you can move twice.
And it's your second diagonal that costs double.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so I
we
can
can
do. I could. Yeah.
Yeah, don't you move 8?
Yeah, but if I'm moving silently, you said I move 1/8 of my movement in this.
Oh, yeah, so if you're intending on moving silently, then yeah, it would be...
Yeah, I can only move 1 square.
Yes, and you can't double move.
Yeah.
All right, so Calidor and Tanev, you see this thing sloshing through the water. Druin, what are you doing?
Assuming he's swimming, and his swim speed is about what, half his normal move?
Well, do you have metal armor on?
Well, no, I'd have to take it off to travel through.
Okay,
this
so
stuff.
then
That's
you
what
do, yeah, you do swim. Swim. Oh, speed is.
Oh, I have swimming. This might
Yeah, I
come
think
in handy.
some of you guys actually took swim as a thing. I don't know if you grew up in landlocked and potentially underground too. So I don't think you naturally come by swimming.
I have
More
dancing.
natural swimmers.
There's just one water-based skill, and that's navigating by the stars.
Untrained swimmers are a fairly hapless lot. This is Zeb Cook's thing. When you're unencumbered, you can manage a rough dog paddle, and this is relatively calm water, so that's good. So it's basically it's going to be the same as your swim speed because you're untrained. It's going to be the exact same as if you were walking here, Druin. So it'd be a quarter of your normal speed. But again, like Jeff's example of like the nieces in the pool kind of thing of like and kind of hitting the toes on the bottom of the surface, trying to scramble forward. You could double move doing that, and that
So
would
it'd be kind of like this like dwarven bob. You see Druin like bouncing as he like hits the ground. He goes under a little bit, hits the ground, pushes himself up, grabs an air breath, bounce.
Yep.
And as he does that, he realizes everybody's going in the opposite direction. He's like,
yeah. Okay. Oh, now chill. How come you move so fast? You're only moving at a quarter of your movement speed.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was a double move.
No,
Sorry.
the lizard folk can because they are aquatic, or
I
they're
got you.
amphibious.
1, 2, 3. So that should be where I should be, I believe.
Okay. Okay,
Because
perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay. And then, so Druin, have you moved yet, Druin?
yep.
Okay, Calidor and Tana, did you guys move your one?
We did.
Go ahead and give us your move silently checks as well too. I'll give you plus 10%. I'll give you plus 20% to it because you're moving through. I mean, like most of the. Oh, you know what? But water carries sound too.
There's a dwarf flashing between you.
Yeah, you got a.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You're like, we'll move quietly, and you hear. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we're
Nope,
not moving
you're
silently.
absolutely true. Make your regular move silently checks. Awesome roll by Calidor. That isn't your shtick though, Tanem. It seems.
Moving silently, the rogue. It's not my shtick.
Well, I mean, the way you've spent your skill points though, if you only got 20 in it, that's not your thing.
Oh,
I'm assuming those points went elsewhere. So
I don't know where. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. I don't remember assigning things, but
Oh, because my base is 40.
his might be. I don't know why
my
his is.
base for move silently is 10, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. My climb walls is 60. I really don't know what's going on there.
You may need to take a look at that again because I think elves have a natural bonus, and you also will
Yeah.
get a bonus from your dexterity.
Yeah.
We have a
We'll get
racial
that
bonus of +5.
And there's bonuses based on what armor you're wearing.
Yeah, yeah.
Or penalties.
Or penalties in that case. Yeah. All
Unless
right.
you're
So
wearing youthful.
this thing has.
Anybody's got mythful.
All right. Now, so then this thing is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is sloshing forward, but it doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. So, guys, let's roll initiative. Now, Where did I put my initiative dice? Right up here. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. I know why it is. Because I'm just using the thieving skill base scores on page 39, and I've made the adjustments. Like, I have 20% for move silently, but it's total. So I think that's fine.
Okay, if it's right, that's right. That's fine.
It seems to reflect what the book says I should have.
Well, I mean, that's at first level, though, right? And you get, as a thief, you get 60 points to assign for first level, and it's 30 points for each subsequent level, I think.
Yep.
That's correct.
Yeah, so if you're
Oh,
level...
I thought those were just for non-proficiencies. I didn't know I had to apply them to the thieving skills.
That's how, thieves work in 2E.
Yeah, you can customize your skills every level by adding points to it.
Yeah, so your thief skills...
So I had to do that instead of take extra non-weapon proficiencies,
and the base
right?
as well, too. No. The thief skills are part of your class abilities.
Oh, well, then I'm just a moron.
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember how you mentioned in the past?
Wait, yes. Who the hell said yes? Thanks, John.
Say yes.
You volunteered
Just
that.
laughed. You said it. I didn't.
Yeah, you passed
I
out the
nearly
tongue.
laughed.
Not what I
I'm kidding. I'm an idiot. I should have been doing this because I'm sure it's much higher right now.
Oh, yeah, you would have had... Well, again, if you haven't assigned 60 points and plus 30 per level, you've got...
need that
What?
150 to spend.
150 points you haven't spent yet?
Well, if I survive this,
Yeah.
I'll deal with it today.
All right, so then let's see here. Well, since Andrew will be occupied with assigning skill points, Dave is back from last time. Dave, fresh back from his camping trip. Let's see if, Dave, would you kindly beat my 4, please? Everyone decide what you want to do with your round. As well.
Deciding what we want to do. Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Nice.
Oh, tied.
Nice.
And the downside is I'm moving, so I'm acting on a 4.
Oh, maybe I should be a 4 then. My bad. I thought move was 1 plus initiative. My
0.
bad. It's 0. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
0. That's okay. You're so used to casting spells or attacking each time, I think.
Yes, this is true.
All right, so I think that's everybody. Who are we missing?
Yeah, I was just looking at my speed.
You got it. All right. Then, first up is Druin, Chael, Tanev, and this thing.
Okay, so Druin's not going to do the bob thing. He's going to just like dive under and swim as far as he can to the southeast because apparently he's going in the wrong direction.
Okay.
So that's his swim speed is half your normal speed, so 20.
No. Your swim speed for untrained is 1/4. That's what I was saying before. Like your swim speed is the exact same as if you were just bobbing along, and the advantage you've got bobbing along is you can do you can run effectively. So
Okay.
yeah.
So I can bob and run, but I'll attract attention.
This is true too.
So I'm going to bob and run and attract attention.
Okay. You got it. Well, again, it's a quarter of your move, right? So your move's what?
But if I run, that's 2 moves essentially, right?
Correct, but it's still a quarter of those 2 moves. So what's your normal move is what? 6 squares?
40.
4 squares.
No, you're a dwarf though, aren't you? Slower? I think you're 30, aren't you? 40 is what everyone else is.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so 30. Yeah, so 6 squares, and then so times 2 is 12 divided by 4. 3 squares you can move. And then, Chael, did you move?
Not yet. Just a quick question. Is this like an outcropping of something?
Yes, it's a little like bit of slick mud or rock or something that's protruding out of the water.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Calidor and Tanev. I'm assuming you're crouching down, so I'm going to make it a little harder to see you guys, but let's see. Okay. All right. So then on the move, this thing moves 1. Oh, sorry, who am I missing still here? Tanev.
I'm going to do the same thing as last time. I can only move 1 square then, so.
Okay. I think you. Oh, yeah, right, you can. Well, you have 8 squares normally. It's 2 squares for 1/4.
1/8 if I'm moving silently.
Oh, 1/8 if you're moving silently. Yep, that's right.
So I might as well do that
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's fine. I'll do this test at the current. I will fix this later.
Okay. Okay.
Nope.
Nope. All right. So 1. I think I'll do that 1.
Okay, let's
2,
see.
4, 5,
60
6.
points. Okay.
All right, so it gets to about here, guys. And that's when this thing sort of snaps down and sees Druin bobbing up and down in there, and its heads look off in each direction and can see that all of you are here. Now I need to roll see how many actual heads this thing has.
Druin.
It only has 5 heads. Only.
Only.
Well, that's good.
All right, so it hisses at you. And then it is Chael's turn. What are you doing, Chael?
Oh, I've already moved.
Oh, you were right. You were
I
on a
was
4,
at
not a 5.
I put
Right.
5 first,
Right,
but
right,
I'm
right.
on 4. I've already moved.
Calidor, you're up next. What are you doing?
Well, Calidor saw that there was no way that we were getting out of the way, so he's drawing his sword.
Okay. Yeah, is that all he's doing?
Well, I mean, he can move towards the thing, but he can't really go very far. So.
Can't. So he should be able to move.
Well, he can move. Oh, he could move 2, right?
Yeah, because if he can draw a sword as part of the action.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
I guess he can get close enough.
Yeah. Do you want to make an attack?
I don't see why not.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's what we do, right?
It's up to
Yeah,
you.
that. We excel at that.
Yeah.
Hit things.
Do it.
That's actually a hit.
Wow.
Nice.
Yep.
Is this thing considered large?
It is huge,
Alright.
in fact.
Holy shit.
Yowza. All right, that is a huge, huge hit on this thing as well, too. You're able to get in, and you plunge that sword of yours right into its breastplate. It pulls back, and all 5 heads are hissing around. I should have got the puppets out so we could have the actual... Then it is Dorman on a 10. What are you doing, Dorman?
Have we surfaced?
Oh, no, you're still underwater.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so hold on, let me move.
If we had surfaced, I'd tried to get my bow out, but if we're still under, nope. Hang
Yeah,
on
so
tight.
this is where you guys are now.
Whoa.
Then they're going to surface and see where things are. It is Rilligo's turn then. Rilligo, what do you got in mind?
Really go is going to slide on over real nice. Just 1 square, I think.
Okay.
And then he's going to cast Rally.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
You have this, brother.
Yeah.
All right, then, guys. It is, I believe, Calidor's second attack.
Hey. There we go.
1.
Oh, it's +1 now? I like
Yes,
it.
+1 to hit.
Yes.
It's a hit as well. Go ahead and roll damage. Oof, nicely. Okay. So,
Dolls.
all right. That is the end of the round. I actually need to make a morale check for this thing.
Yeah, it might change its mind.
Yeah, because it.
Stinging blades.
Well, I didn't. Well, it's still going to keep fighting. Yeah, it did not expect to be dealing with you, and suddenly you're there. All right, guys. So that's the end of round 1. We're on to round 2. Dave, you tied me, so you're still in charge of initiative. Everyone decide what you want to do with your round. And then, Dave, would you kindly beat my 8? Here it comes. The old Ocho. Oh, no. No, Cho.
No, Joe.
Fortunately, you did roll well. This thing is so big, it does attack quite slowly. So I am not going to be until he... I won't be until 17.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, they are very big and very slow.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so first up we've got so Dorman. They will move on their turn, and they're actually going to surface as well too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's where they surface.
Okay. So Dorman will come up sputtering and go, just starting to cast.
You're actually not going to have your action was to hold on. So unfortunately,
Okay,
because you're
so
being
I
dragged
can't-
along,
okay.
yeah, you can now decide what you want to do if you're going to let go. But your action this round, unfortunately, would have been holding on to him.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
that's fine.
All right. Then it is Kalidor, Druin, and Tanev. What do you guys have in mind?
End it off. So another blow.
Here we go. That sword around.
Don't
Hang
forget
on.
you get the +1.
Yeah, a little
Oh,
bit.
you need it.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Whoa!
Gonna kill Calibur with a Hydra Slayer.
Single-handedly.
What's up?
Holy Toledo!
That's what's up.
How low did you roll on his hit points?
So I think they don't actually have that many hit dice. For Hydras are not quite as tough. It's also not worth nearly as much XP, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not like competitors with Dragon. They're a good boss fight for relatively low-level characters.
Oh yeah, if we were a lot lower, I mean, those things are very dangerous.
Yeah.
Like the
All
first
right.
time we fought it was scary.
Well, I think narratively, the way I would justify this is that rather than going for the extra heads this time, and I mean, this may have been a different kind of Hydra too, Kalidor went solidly for the base of the body. He saw the troubles you guys had last
Yeah.
time and just hacked the shit out of the body until he was able to access a vital organ, stab in, and all 5 heads slumped to the ground or to the water.
Hey, son.
So,
Yikes.
what do you guys wish to do next? Doesn't look like anybody took any damage.
No.
Yeah, we write that down. We escaped a combat with no damage. That's a feat in itself.
You hear Dorman going, "Damn, Calidor!"
All right. So
Yeah, I
then,
think Kalidor just like wipes the blood off of his blade and puts it away and he continues on like as if it's not a big deal.
June bobs, and then he goes, chop the heads off.
all right. So you sever the heads on this thing, and then it is still. You do have 1 more hour of travel if you'd like. Religo, would you kindly give me a percentile roll?
But of course.
And it gives her. All right.
Blam, 96. Take that.
That's not great.
That was the wind. It'd be tornado time.
Give me it. It's a 96.
Yeah. You want low in this case. Your bardic knowledge is what we were triggering there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So then, Jeffrey, you have 1 more hour before we get to that like half-hour break-off period. Would you give us another D4 roll, please?
4?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, 1 this time. Yes.
There
That
you
means
go.
we're getting to where we want to be.
You guys have there's a little bit of dampness, but you guys will be able to find dry land to be able to camp on tonight, which means you're finding what do you call it? You're gonna be able to recover spells. You'll be able to get recover hit points and everything, so long as you don't have any encounters tonight.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
Why is there a second icon of Druin on the page?
On the page, because I love you that much.
Yeah.
Just ruined it. Should have just kept my mouth shut. It's too mean.
Yeah.
All right, so then, guys, for that evening, you guys take your time to rest. You keep all of your camp together, all 6 of the Gecko men or the Gecko folk, together with you, with Kuzuk. Kuzuk, is that his name? Am I forgetting it already?
It sounds familiar.
Kazuk.
Yeah, you
Kazuk.
got any healing spells left? Some of these guys are still kind of banged up. You look kind of banged up too.
I'm cashed out.
Yeah, Chael burned them all at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last
last
session.
time.
All right, guys. Then, how much time do we need to prep spells tomorrow?
Oh, good lord.
2 hours for me.
So is that 3 or 2 hours, John?
2.
2 hours. 2 hours. Okay.
Hey, does anyone want to combine like I have a pyrotechnic spell that's pretty cool. But like if you want to combine some other flammable spells with that, or like combustible gas or anything like that, we could do the old 1-2 in combat.
If we had one of the other evokers here, we could do that. But I don't do that.
That sounds like a Knox thing. And don't hit me with your damn spells.
So,
I like the idea, though. That's very tactical of you, Rilgo. Were you reading a book or something? Where did you learn that?
Yeah, right. Well, I just noticed the other day that I was like, dying every 15 minutes, and it just sort of occurred to me that maybe I should.
Might be the
Charging to
result
the
of your
front does
choices.
that.
True.
Just saying, if you don't have a lot of, life level or whatever, charging to the front can make that happen.
Religo's had a strange fire fixation ever since he had his hands charred off by the hellhounds.
True.
That was my
Like
favorite
David and I
injury.
This shit seems really effective. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, then, okay, so there's quite a bit of sleep. You guys are going to lose almost half your day of travel for spell prep tomorrow.
Well, it's either that or not have healing spells and travel
Well, and
into.
I think we're better to take the last day of travel and break it into 2. Like, because we do want to be, like, as we stated, we're sort of trying to get back to full strength. So
Yep.
a slow day of travel with lots of healing is probably what we want.
Okay.
That's a good strategy. I like it.
All right, then, guys. So, wood. Let's see here.
And,
John,
is
give
it
us
morning?
a
Did we
percentile
pray
roll.
already?
It
He's rolled something nasty.
It's like we're gonna die in our sleep again.
John, would you give us a
Probably
percentile roll, please?
I can.
Son of a
Like,
bitch.
If I'm going to be on watch, I'm casting rope trick. So
Okay. Well, you guys will be all splitting. You can assume you're casting that every time. Then, what's the duration of rope trick?
it's just over 2.5 hours. This level.
Oh, okay. And then what are you planning on doing? Sitting in there while you're doing
Yeah.
your
And
watch?
looking out. Yes.
It keeps with Dorman's theme.
Yeah.
Boy,
I
am
could
I
just
glad
cast
I'm not
invisibility,
sleeping.
but
Yeah. Okay.
And at the bottom of the rope, I attach a bell and just bring the hell out of it if something happens.
what? Am I ordering dinner? What the hell are you talking about?
Okay. So.
Hey, Dorman, can I get another pure mug of wine, please?
Are you cooking dinner up in there?
Jingle, jingle, jingle. Hey, Dorman, I hope we're not eating eel tomorrow.
All right, then, guys, would you kindly give us? I'm not going to have it be the lizard folk. Would let's see. Will, would you give us a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a D6 roll, please?
Bet she rolls a 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Calidor's on watch.
Perfect.
All right, let's move you guys to your campsite then. Let's do this. Let's see. I think I have everyone on that other map right now. Let me zoom out.
With the extra time required, or knowing that my allies need extra time, I'd be quite alert and probably even like sitting like shield and sword out, very alert.
Yep, I 100% agree.
It's been extremely dangerous in the swamp.
100% agree. Yeah, I'm not concerned with you guys. Taking whatever extra precaution. This is, I think, one of the most dangerous environments you guys have traveled in since we started this campaign.
Oh yeah, and I'm just trying to set the mood. He is like,
Yep.
sitting on his butt, on his knees, but with his sword and shield like at the ready.
Okay. Why don't you guys go ahead and set yourself your encampment? Let me get I gotta do 2 things here. One of them involves turning out the lights.
Nice little place between some rocks I can hide in. That sounds like a good spot for Dorman.
Is he planning on sleeping?
You said it happens during the night, right?
Yeah. Does he have his own tent?
I don't think we brought tents into the tent.
I have.
No tents. We're gonna walk into this bug-infested place.
Yeah, like you.
Oh, no, I'm carrying the bag of holding, so let me pull that open.
You gonna sleep in the bag of holding?
No.
That strategy worked for my rat folk.
Is it a sleeping bag of holding? Because how many people does it fit?
It holds all kinds of stuff.
I have 2 scrolls. One of magical trap. Too bad it's not a tarp. And one of mechanical trap. Too bad it's not a tarp. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I don't have a tent anymore.
I know.
Our stuff's been destroyed and burned and blown away so many times. It's
Okay.
like,
Yeah, I've got no tents, but I think a little spot between rocks with my sleeping bag would be probably the best thing I can do. So,
A sleeping bag between 2 rocks. Okay.
well, I'm small and
I think Calidor would be like, maybe he's perched on this rock now that I see our camp.
Okay.
I'm still looking for us. There we are.
I was trying to find
Somewhere
it.
where, because this way he can see the whole camp.
Yeah. Where's visibility? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find. I don't know why I've forgotten what the visibility of the light given off by a campfire is. I think it's been a long time. We've been using that same campsite for.
Yeah,
for
it's
so
something
long.
like it was something like 10 feet was
35.
bright, and then the rest was dim or something.
No, 35 feet.
Of bright?
35. There's no bright or dim in 5e
okay.
or in 3e.
Oh, it's
That's
all
modern.
bright.
Yeah, modern editions give that.
Range.
Yeah. Oh, wrong thing.
Hey, JL, do you have food for the morning?
Yeah, I've got create food water.
Yeah, good. I stopped taking it.
We don't expect that much from you, Druin.
No, really, I stopped taking it because Calidor was bitching and moaning about Clangeddon's food, and he said he liked Coralon's food better, so I just said, well, fuck
Okay.
that.
Who has lost sight, or does everyone have sight still?
I have a black square.
Okay. Give me a sec here.
Yeah, so
we
it
have to-
worked. The first step worked.
Okay.
Step 2, undead zombies.
Shim. What's your dark vision?
Druin?
Let's see here. Dorman. Is it 60?
60.
Okay.
I have dark vision.
Yeah. I'm just doing one token at a time, though.
Do I have dark vision?
Elves, you have low light or dark vision?
Elves have infravision.
Infravision. Okay, so that's not going to help you just yet. Dwarves, I think, have ultravision, don't they? Right, dark vision?
No, infravision.
Infravision as well, too. Okay.
Oh, infravision. Mm-hmm. This is.
Gotta do it like that, folks.
The shit is that?
Yeah, there's
Yeah. That's what I'm asking.
Vision.
Well,
You're in for it. You're in for it when it's dark.
So they have. So the
Oh, no.
dynamic lighting in
I liked it.
in this has gotten a lot better. So they've optimized the new dynamic lighting. So I'm just going to update these tokens and remember to take from this page from now on. All right. Vision. Vision. There we go.
Young.
Okay.
Whoa! Holy shite! Now I see a lot.
Yep. Okay.
Crumb in chat brings up a good point. He says make a hammock. Might be safer.
With what?
hammocks require trees.
Yeah.
Well,
So hold on. Everyone is just sleeping all over the place? Is this what we're seeing, guys? Oh, you have no tents, I suppose, so...
I'm right there beside the fire.
Here's what I need.
I don't know that did anyone else actually pick a spot?
I'll sit beside Druin on the.
Yeah, the lizard folk are all going to
There's
sleep
fire.
together.
Yeah, did you want me to position them?
There, I got
Okay,
it.
got it. Yeah.
Okay.
well, I'm gonna
They're under the tree. There we go.
I will point something out too, Dorman. Like, shit has slipped up here before. Do you want to get paralyzed by a spider and dragged off without anyone knowing where you are?
Hey guys, it's kind of nice over here.
Just like Tanev can tell you too. Like Tanev very nearly got taken away without anyone noticing.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. That is a thing.
Okay.
Saying is I should cast invisibility 10-foot radius and nobody leave. Right?
Yeah, you could.
Too bad I didn't prep it today. So.
Oh, then.
You know what's great is, guys, if we set up a geodesic dome, I mean, I don't have one. It would be awesome.
Possibility exists.
Yeah, it definitely. Yep. Okay, so that's where everyone's sleeping. Rilligo, you're on your own, off 5 feet away from everyone.
Where am I?
Chills.
Hold on. My screen is blank. Hold on. I see nothing.
Oh, that's because you have no vision. Hold
The
on.
map is down in the bottom right or bottom left
There
of
you
the. I'm directionally challenged today.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I see.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Alrighty, guys. So
southeast, according to the Ontarians.
I will.
So Calidor is perched on top of this rock. Let's see here. Calidor, would you give us a D10 roll, please?
Yeah, of course.
Since you're the one on watch. All right. Then, Calidor, would you give us a D8 roll? And let me just preface this by saying a 1, 2, or 3 really would be ideal here.
Of what? A D8?
A D8, please.
Okay. Try to get a 1, a 2, or a 3.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Somebody's
We're
gonna bite.
getting ambushed.
Alrighty. So, Calidor, what you are doing is so you're sitting up here. You're going to be, let's see here, in the 8, there's 6 of you keeping watch. This is 3 hours into the evening. So you are perched on top of this rock. It's probably about maybe 7 feet tall.
Nice.
Are you right on top of the thing, or are you just kind of leaning up against it? How are you picturing this?
I'm picturing that he's on top of the rock, that he's he's climbed up on there.
Okay.
That way he can see around nice. I mean, for him, it's probably not too hard of a climb unless it's like extremely slimy. But
Yeah. Okay, and would... There we go. Would you give us a D3 roll, please?
Oh. They keep getting smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So is our chances of survival.
Okay. We've engendered the right atmosphere here. All right, get rid of that. My library. Oh, for Pete's sake, get away. Okay. Mm-hmm.
After seeing Dorman the normal size of everybody else, now I'm shrunk. I'm like, I'm tiny.
Sorry. If that proves to be really distracting, I'll put him back to normal size. I think it's kind of a cool reminder.
Yeah.
Of how
I like it.
tiny. Okay, great. Then we will leave it as is. Now that I know how to do that, I can actually resize many things. So you guys, I can fit a shit ton of kobolds for our next low-level campaign. Or if you all die and we have to make new characters. Although I did like this weekend, what we decided to do is apply whatever XP you gain from that session that your character dies in, that is prorated forward on your next character. And I think I'd apply that going forward.
Ooh. So if you're going to go out in a blaze of glory, do it as much as you can.
It definitely encourages more, proactive play.
Sounds like he's foreshadowing that dragon encounter.
Right.
I did roll the stats today for it, and let's just say, I don't think that it will disappoint in if it does come to blows, how challenging it will be.
Right.
Now I know exactly how Dorman's going to go out.
So only one of us needs to live, so we all start level 8 again, because he'll just be.
Hey, well, Knox isn't here, so he'll just have it'll be like Teacher Knox and a whole bunch of Padawans
of worshippers of. What's the guy's name?
There's
Dune. Yeah.
Yes, it's really...
We're a cult of There's Dune with
It's
our
our
Knox.
long con into act. This is actually going to be a campaign where you guys are actually playing the cultists from the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Yeah, totally.
So, alrighty, thank you. Now, here's what happens: is Caldor, what is it you're sort of thinking right now? Like, you got this dragon that you're going to be dealing with tomorrow. Where's your mind at this point?
I mean, I think that there was probably after he got up from his rest, maybe there was about 10 minutes of feeling good about what happened in the swamp today. He killed the Hydra, like feeling confident, and then quickly it's like the sounds of the swamp are like all he can hear, and just sort of like the fear of being out here returns. Maybe his mind goes back to the memory of sort of the other two monsters that took the lives of all the Gator men.
One of the things that's strange here too is that there are definitely like that illustration I've been using for the Shrieking Mire as well too, with the giant trees in it. That is something that is growing more and more pronounced the deeper you're getting into here, which means that it's got almost a vague familiarity with the trees that you've traveled, like the forest you've traveled before, probably your homeland, as well as through the Thornwood Forest. But it's very different it makes for a very different environment than the New Mire that you guys had traveled through briefly.
Right, totally.
So you are, I guess, just caught too much up in that reverie. I don't mean literally your sleeping thing, but I do get a chance to make a couple of attacks here. One of which is a solid miss. One of which is a 19. Jeffrey, would you kindly give me a 2d8 roll, please?
Oh, God.
This is hit points you're rolling, not damage.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, that's good. All right, and... Uh-oh. All right, so you hear, Caldor, from your vantage, you can hear a scream from down below, from in... Here, am I in the right layer? This direction over here.
Oh, no.
One of the lizard folk doesn't even... Oh, actually, I don't think you have a view of what's happening right now, but the wailing scream tells you that something is dead. Everyone who is asleep, go ahead and give us a D10 roll. Basically, John, as long as you don't roll a 1, you won't be surprised because of your individual modifier plus your alertness thing. So, Religo is surprised.
No.
Sorry. Nobody else is. Everyone else, you snap awake, you will be able to act right away. Then, guys, let's... Caldor, you don't need to roll either. You're going to be able to act this round. So we're on to round 1, guys. Let's roll. I think, Dave, you're still... Oh, you lost to me last time, right? So, John, it's off to you. Everyone, decide what you want to do with your round. You have not completed a full night's sleep yet, unfortunately. Ooh, however, watch John beat my 9.
Watch me fail. Nope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so everyone put in what you want to do, and then I will, as we get to your turns, I'll reveal what's going on. I'm not acting until a 12. Caldor's in a 6, Chell's in an 8. What are the rest of you guys doing this round?
Sorry, I was looking at my speed. So.
I think... No. Shit.
Let's see here. Sure. Why don't I cast something?
Okay.
So crazy.
2. If you're casting something, Steve, I don't think there's anything that's got a 0 casting time. So remember, you have to add the casting time of your spell into your the initiative order. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Armor.
All right. Perfect.
Armor. I think it's just a 1.
Okay,
Good
sounds
idea.
good. Then first up, guys, will be Tanev. And Tanev, you do have a view on this, so allow me to move this to the token layer. You can see one of the lizard folk, the gecko folk, is trying to pull away and has basically melted down to the skull, which begins liquefying and softening like melting wax. And its screams are suddenly cut short as part of its chest is burrowed away and its lungs kind of pop.
And I recognize this from previous. Okay.
Yep.
It's our blob friends again.
Okay.
Oh man. I will draw my short sword.
Okay. Draw your short sword, and then it's half of your move to stand.
Yeah, I'll stand and just go here.
All right. Then it is Calidor's turn. What are you doing, Calidor? So you haven't seen these things yet, just because of the where the angle is.
Right, but I heard the scream.
You heard the scream, yeah, and that was suddenly kind of cut off. So you definitely know there's something happening over there. You just don't know it's this ooze again.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So I stand up and I jump down, and I'll advance towards there.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yep, you definitely can see there. We'll do Jeff. You'll control the gecko folk again, and Andrew, you'll control the gator folk again, if you guys don't mind. Assume that they're going to move this around.
Oh, so they would be moving now, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so because I mean they've seen what this shit does, and they also are familiar with this shit.
How far do they move again? 8?
They move 8. Yeah, both the gator folk and the lizard folk.
Yeah, they are running away.
Okay. The one closest would have to withdraw, so it moves a third of its movement.
So these ones will be here, and this one will try to move back to here to these allies.
You got it. Okay. Then it is. So Caldor's gone. Druin, you're up next. What are you doing?
Druin's just going to stand up and grab Urfalak.
And grab. Oh, Urfalak. Yep. Okay. Then it is Chael and Dorman. What are you guys doing? Rilligo, did we miss your turn?
Yeah, it's okay. I was going to cast
What do you want to do?
Cast armor, please.
Oh, yes, you can. So I think your So as a reminder too, your what is it? Your blue bar there is to track your the damage. It's not. Is that the one we're using? Yeah, here we go. The blue bar is going to track how much damage before your armor spell collapses, not how much it absorbs. It has a DR1.
Okay.
But the armor doesn't ever expire. You can keep armor up forever.
Okay.
So then it is. I'm sorry, Chael and Dorman. What are you guys doing?
Go ahead, Dorman.
Dorman's gonna scramble to his feet and get out his bow.
Okay. So you scramble to your feet, grab your bow. Chael, what are you doing?
Chael stands up and raises his holy symbol to the sky.
Yep.
And looks to the stars and begins to pray. And a azure glow emanates from the holy symbol in a spherical fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And he casts prayer with a radius of 60 foot.
Nice. So all the enemies take -1 to hit, -1 to saves. All the friends get +1 to hit, +1 saves?
That is correct, sir.
Awesome. Okay.
+1 hit, damage, and saves, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. And do the enemies take a penalty on the damage, or just penalty on hit and save?
It says attack, damage, saving throws, friendly +1, enemies -1.
To all
so it's a -1 to attack, damage, and saves.
I don't know why I ask this each time.
That's okay.
How the fuck did I not learn this in 120 sessions? All right. Then it is, I think that's the end of the round, guys. So we're on to round 2. You guys are aware of what you're facing right now. And these things are making their way through the puddle. One of them actually may still keep consuming as well. I got to make a roll for that. All right, then, John, you're up for initiative here. Everyone decide what you're doing with your round. And then watch John beat my 2.
I don't have any prayers.
That is not the case.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a morale save here to see if this thing keeps eating or whether it goes after you guys. So one of them is just spreading out and consuming the remains of the lizard folk. other one is going to surge. Oop. God damn it.
Well, he did,
Oh,
sir.
he ate it. He ate that thing.
Without fail, if I move. Okay. Oh, no. I'm there.
Uh-oh.
There's where I was trying to go. All right, so I got a 1 in 3 chance here. Let's see here. 1 is the Geckoman, 2 is Religo, 3 is the Gator Folk. Ready to go. You're just so tasty. Religo, this thing surges forward, and then, like, from part of its body, it sort of twitches, and a pseudopod lashes out at you. I hit an AC of 6. Does that hit you?
Actually, I don't think it does, Kevin.
Nice. Nice change of pace.
AC 1, how about that?
There you go. So yeah, you easily, even your armor doesn't touch this thing as it flashes out. Then it is, we got Tanith, Chael, and Druin all acting on an 8. What does Religo do in this turn?
Religo is going to cast,
if he's casting, then it'll go after everyone else. So Druin, Chael, and Tanith, you guys are up first. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Chael picks up Fofang and moves.
We're gonna just back up a bit. Tanith is a little squishy when it comes to these things.
Okay.
Has no good armor.
Okay. I'm assuming the lizard folk are either moving.
Oh yeah, sorry, they're moving. They're gonna actually. These ones are gonna climb up onto the rock that Calidor was on.
Okay.
Well, the gator folk's not doing anything now.
And this one's withdrawing, and he's actually just gonna try and climb up on this rock.
Yeah, the gator folk was intending on withdrawing.
Well, the gator folk, we declared actions before the creatures moved in, so his action would have been, like, it's rendered irrelevant, right? Because now he's in combat, so his action, whatever it had been, doesn't matter now because he can't move without.
What's he gonna do?
He probably would have backed up. He's a melee.
Yeah, then that would have been a withdraw. That's fine.
We could do a withdrawal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just you can only move a third of his movement, so.
Yeah, so he'll just literally do that.
Okay.
So is he moving on 8 like the rest of us?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was over here and I was trying to get into the battle and Chael took my spot, so 5.
I'm sorry. My bad.
No. You don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Nobody knows what you're doing.
But if the lizard folk only have to move 5 feet in the time that it takes Druin to get there.
Yep. Okay, so you guys all go rushing in on this damn thing. Then it is Calidor. What are you doing, Calidor?
Calidor whispers under his breath, "Always in my fucking way." And
Come on, use that elf move, baby.
he'll step through this. He'll step around the fire, so he's going this way, and then like that, and then over here.
Okay, nice. Is that 4? Like, is he able to attack as well?
Yeah, that's 4.
Yep. Good.
1, 2, yeah.
Okay.
And then he attacks.
There we go.
I guess Druin could have gone there. That would have been shorter distance.
Unless blocking me out.
Well, Chael was blocking me out, so I had to take your
Minus
spot.
5.
All right.
That's
That's a solid hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, and it's prayer, right? Prayer does +1 damage.
+1 damage.
+1 to hit and +1 to damage.
Nice.
Okay, so that's does that include your +1, or is that
Yeah, that's +1.
include +1? Okay, so there we go. That's a great hit on that thing, slashing across on it. Then it is Dorman on a 14. We got in mind, Dorman.
Alrighty, well, do I have a clear line of sight to this one down here? So I intend on shooting it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pepper with a short bow.
Go ahead.
Yep. +1 to hit. Dink. Nope.
Okay, that's
I rolled a 2. So
yeah, and that's a tricky shot as well too. Then it is.
We do have Astonishing Fortune.
Yeah, you got 6 points of Astonishing
You wanna
Fortune.
re-roll that,
I don't think
Norman?
anyone's spent Astonishing Fortune yet.
Yeah, it's been a while since I
Yeah,
shot a
do
bow
it, brother.
Might as well.
Then we can learn that bows do no damage.
Didn't the gecko folk like pepper them last time with bows? And
Yeah, they do a single point of damage.
Yep.
So
They were
Okay.
coordinating their fire to
Right.
try and direct the path of the the slimes.
It was the masked attack is what was helpful
To
with
be
them.
honest, Dorman was panicking, trying to get away from them, so he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that's
And
okay.
not drown.
All right, then it's Rilligo. What do you got in mind, Rilligo?
Rally!
Okay, nice. Rilligo's rallying. Okay. Then I believe, guys, we have our second attack from Calidor.
And one from Dorman.
Oh, and second shot from Dorman. Yeah.
Ha!
And those stack prayer and rally, right?
They should.
Yes, they do.
But rally doesn't give damage.
No, just plus the hit.
No.
Just a hit. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead, Calidor. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Medium-sized, small, medium creature. Here we go. Oh, my goodness.
15.
Calidor hit so hard.
Okay. Solid hit on this thing again. Then it is the end of the round, guys. We're on to round 3. So, John, you
Failed.
lost to me last time. So, Andrew, we're up to you. Everyone decide what you want to do with your round. Lizard folk. With lizard folk, were they going to shoot this round? Or are they going to... They don't really have line of sight to the one that's consuming their ally, and they're firing into melee with the others. What do you think, Jeff?
I think that the Skizix?
Yizik.
Looks at them and says, "Save your arrows, boys." Or what, in his lizard voice. Whatever, he probably doesn't call them his boys, he calls them something else.
Yeah. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, exactly. Let their blades do the work.
Exactly. In lizard folk.
Yeah.
Then it is end of the round. So then everyone decide what you're doing with your round. And Andrew, would you kind of beat my 5?
No, I will not beat your 5.
All right. Now this thing's taking damage. The other one's going to surge forward. Okay. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 targets now. Let's roll and let's go around the corner here. So first against Calidor, against the first one is Calidor.
Hey, sorry, quick question. Am I seeing this right? That we've only got a few more opponents left, or are there more crawling up?
There's
on
only
us?
2, but they're... Calidor, that's
Okay.
I hit an AC. They only need to touch you, so... it'd be a touch AC of like minus... So don't count your armor bonus. For those who may be curious.
No armor, but what about shield?
You're no shield, no armor, just your magic bonuses, that's it.
Dexterity, really defense adjustment.
Yeah,
Nice.
those who may be curious who are listening home, no, we're not just stealing rules from 3rd edition. Combat and Tactics has rules for this, and there's a lot of spot rules for things
my
like...
AC with my shield is -1.
-1, okay.
So then my AC without my armor...
So I've already hit you. Go ahead and take 11 points of damage. DR does not apply. Exactly, 3rd edition stole from us. So standing on the shoulders. It's still funny to me. We have every now and then I get people who are posting on like, well, this is how it works in that edition. I'm like, the fact that you think there's a definitive way of the rules working tells me you really don't understand 2nd edition anyway. So good of you to come out and play. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so then it is... so one of them does hit you. That one that's taken a lot of damage from you, Calidor, I think it's just that on your backstroke you realize that some of it is on your arm and manages to sort of burn through the armor, and you're like, and shake it off, and then it, like Quicksilver, sort of seeps up together, but you're able to sort of scoop the second one away with your magic shield. Then we go to our heroes. Dorman, you're up first on a 10. What are you doing?
And Dorman throws down as it was worthless, and he goes, "Druin, smash, enlarge."
Okay. 2. Druin, you are enlarged. Then it is Calidor. What are you doing, Calidor?
Try and finish this one off.
Please do. Sweep down with that. Oh, yep, solid hit. Ooh, that is just enough. Wow. First one is destroyed. All right. Then it is... Counter's gone. Chael is on a 14. What are you doing, Chael? And Druin.
With Faux Fang, I do have reach to hit that one, correct?
No, not unless you set it up. That remember to change the reach of your polearm takes an action.
Okay.
So, however,
I can move before I attack for like 1 square, right?
Yep, both you and Druin.
So I could move here and then attack.
Oh, that does look like it's part of the rock. So I think that.
Oh, I thought that was a bush. My bad.
No, that's okay. I mean, it's tough to tell. What I'll do, Chill, just if you're going to squeeze in there, I'm just going to give you a -2 to hit. Is all. You're just a little off balance for it, but that's fine. And then Druin and Chill, you guys both get to make attacks. Go ahead. That's a.
Come on. Hey, I hit AC 4.
Both of those hit. All 3 of those hit.
Outstanding.
Go ahead and roll
And they're
damage.
small, medium, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, I get a +1. Miscellaneous.
Okay, nice. You go.
7.
Faux Fang, nice.
20 damage from the first hit.
Oh, Faux Fang, hold on.
Yeah.
Faux Fang is piercing,
I'm doing
unfortunately.
70% more, John?
Yes.
Okay. So how much extra? Let's not do that on stream, guys. That's fucking disgusting. I'm not sure who that was, but let's not do that. Okay.
Excuse me.
That's okay. But okay, here we go.
38
Plus-
points again.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys are making some really good headway on this one. Just beating the shit out of it. Let's check here. It's morale holds though. It's not learning anything.
I mean, it is
then-
a blob.
It is
Does it have
a
a brain?
mindless blob that just exists to ooze and you know procreate. Then it is let's see here. Tanev's on 15. What are you doing?
I had drawn my sword. I was gonna move in if things got out of hand. So I guess I'll move in beside Calidor anyway.
Yep.
Oh, there's a rock there. That's
Kill still.
I'll do the same thing I did with Chails. Like moving because counted as difficult terrain, so it's counted as 2 points to get through. You've got enough to get in there if you like.
all right.
Okay, go right ahead.
Might as well give it a shot.
Okay.
Short sword, right? This.
Go.
And then minus 2. You said?
No. You're not ending on that. It's the only reason Chail's having to is because he's kind of like leaning back on this rock partly to try and use it. You just had to move through a tighter area there. That's all.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyway.
Nat 1, not great. Actually, give us a D20 roll, please.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Come on, roll like a 10.
Oh, yeah.
5 more appear
Calidor
out of these.
5.
Yeah, exactly.
This one just splits into 5 new ones. God.
Didn't I mention that there was the weather roll was ochre jelly rain?
Goodness.
Traumatized me from that
Didn't
game.
we have something like that in one of our games?
Yep.
Yeah. that was
The
bad.
gibbering mouther rain.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Why?
Gross. That was so gross.
Exactly for that
horrible.
reaction. That's why.
Oh.
That and that damn face spider you teased us with in the Discord. Like,
Oh, you must
no.
have missed. Yeah, you must have not been here for when
You
the
must
guys.
not have been here, brother.
Yeah, they fought face spiders in this campaign as
Yeah.
well.
On the river while we're on boats. Wearing
Yes.
Yeah, on boats in the middle of
Yeah,
the river.
and like the way face spiders work in this is that like they appear to make their attack and then they remain visible for like 4 ticks of the initiative thing and then phase out again. So you got to either like ready in action or you got to.
no.
They're really really nasty in this edition. Okay.
Yeah, they're a little more tame in 5th edition. They can only change phases with a bonus action, so they can only do it once per round.
We
Okay.
were rolling so horribly we couldn't beat
Calidor,
them.
what you know what? Your shield is the most prominent thing on you. Would you give me a what's the shield's enchantment modifier? Is it +4?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
It's
it is.
really high.
It's quite high,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's +4.
Okay, give us a 1d20 roll. You want to roll a 4 or higher.
You got this.
No problem.
All right, so what happens is Taniv's strike is actually just whether the thing, it just poor timing between the two of you. He tries to slash with the short sword at this thing, and your shield just happens to be sort of in the way at the time. He cuts within inches of where your straps are. He would have cut the straps off your shield.
Oh, I think I've already fixed those once.
Yeah. All right. Then it is, so it's Taniv's turn. Rilligo, what are you doing, Rilligo?
Rilligo is, for the last time, going to cast Rally. There you go.
Like ever? Oh my goodness.
Of course not.
It's been
That's ridiculous.
a good run so far. Okay, then, guys, it is the end of the round. Calidor has his second attack. So does Druin. Druin, you got, yeah, because you're 8th level already. Okay. Yep, solid hit from Druin. Go ahead and roll damage. Or Falak. And that's enough. Druin ends this stuff. All right, guys. So, let me just record the XP for this.
500 XP.
Is that all you need, Chow?
What's that now?
Is that all you need? 500?
No, God, no.
Yeah.
I'll never make 7th level.
I
I'm
have
sure you will.
full faith in you. Here we go. Okay, so it is 200 and...
I can't wait till 9th level wizard. Do you know what happens then? Shadow magic. I can throw shadow fireballs at people.
I gotta go find. Let's
Okay,
see.
2...
It's my only chance to do evocation magic.
This is the easiest way.
Okay, so it's times 2 and... Oh, already. All right, guys. So, with that dead, you guys are able to... There's a period of trying to figure out... The Yizik is... You know, he asks you again if you've ever seen something like this before. He's trying to understand how you guys keep calling these things to you.
He's like, yeah, like yesterday, where you're not here.
So,
Do these ochre things smell like fish?
you gonna put your nose close to it?
After poking it a few times with a stick to make sure? Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Smell the stick after it's been in the...
Smell the stick.
They do not, no.
Okay.
What they smell like is kind of like a mix of like boiled cabbage and cheese that's gone off. So it's got a real funk to it.
I want to take a sample.
There's
a certain tavern owner in a certain town that I really want to fuck with.
Well, I mean, what you guys have done by doing enough damage to it is that they're inert now.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's very, very dangerous to be around this stuff. But yeah, you can absolutely. There's enough left to be able to get a sample of it. All right.
Oh no.
Then this is Yizik's first time in one of Kev's games.
Yeah.
Then, guys, with that, I think the rest of the evening passes uneventfully, and I have... You start prepping your spells.
Great.
How much time do we get?
No, you actually get your full spells prepped, and you guys will be able to. So first, let's go out to the main page here, and we'll do our morning healing. Let you prep your spells and do your cast your spells and whatnot to get some healing off. We'll spend the last couple of minutes doing this.
I'm going to update Steve's token for his armor. It doesn't look like it transferred.
Well, thanks.
Oh, it does not. No, it won't. Because let's see here.
Because I know I would forget if I didn't have it on there.
Yeah. There we go. 18. There you go. All right. So what? Why is the green one on there? So you get you each recover 3 points thanks to Chael's ministrations. And you guys will be able to recover your spells as well. Oh yeah, the green bars are for dungeon grappling. We haven't done that for a while. I think after you guys are being dragged away by the head in hyenas' mouths, I decided to cool it with that shit for a little bit.
Well, it also depends on what we've been fighting. I mean, you know, these oozes, you're not really going to grapple those suckers.
No. Or what do you call it? Yeah, like really the things where the grappling came up the most was like the dog-based things, like the goblin hounds or the terror hounds.
Yeah, Dorman started the game loving dogs and had a dog, but not anymore.
All right, so then morning will come. You guys will have a chance to prepare. I need you guys to give us let's see here. Oh, you have that. You got one more dose of that anti-insect stuff. So I'm not going to... Assuming you guys apply that goop to yourself that Yizik prepared for you, you're not going to have to roll for insects, which means you're not going to have to worry about dengue fever.
Has Chael figured out how to make that?
He hasn't he hasn't tried yet. He hasn't asked Yizik to help him with it. If you want him to, he'll do that this morning. Sure. I mean, it'll take time. Yeah,
that's definitely something Chael would be interested in with his herbalism.
And you said you need 3.5 hours to prep your spells, right?
Yes.
So it'll be 4.5 hours. Give us a herbalism check, please, or an herbalism check.
I hate that it's based on intelligence.
Astonishing Fortune.
You got a lot of Astonishing Fortune left, you know, so...
Okay, yeah, let's burn one.
Yeah.
Burn them.
Let's see if I can get this.
Here we go. I got a good feeling. 60% chance. Look at that!
Hey!
Look at that!
That was necrology.
Oh, yeah, you're rolling it. Yeah.
That's the wrong button. I'm sorry. My mouse moved. Damn it.
Dang it. All right.
Damn it.
There's another one.
Yeah, you can keep rolling. Go ahead and keep burning if you like.
This is really important stuff over in the swamp. Do it.
Okay. All right.
It really does minimize your chance. If you can learn this stuff from Yizik.
There we go.
And that's a great roll, too. All right, so then what you guys... you prep your spell. Does anyone want to cast any healing spells once they've finished their preparations?
Yep.
Drew?
Drew will cast a Cure Moderate on Calidor, because he knows Calidor wants to drink over a pint.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Nice. Axe says his 2E game is a MacGyver together with rulings from Dungeon Magazine and dumb crap on the internet. Yeah, that's totally. And that's, I mean, like in the original 89 publishing of the core rulebooks too. Like that's what all those blue sections are. Is all these optional rules. 2E is more than any other edition. Doesn't have a definitive like this is how you run things. There's and then if you go forward to the combat and tactics stuff and the skills and power stuff, like your games get very, very different as well too. And we play with a bit of stuff from a lot of that as well.
So second edition is mostly guidelines, not actual rules.
Well, no, it's expressly like there's other editions, like later editions that do include like optional rules, right? Like the DMG. But I mean, in the player's handbook, every one of those blue barred sections, that's all optional rule stuff we're talking about, right? So
right.
Really, when you really get down to it, the entire book from cover to cover is optional rules. I mean, the DM can run a game however they want to run.
There's the rule zero, but I mean, what the game offered was a lot of like, because there was just a lot of ideas of potential ways of doing it, more so than almost any edition in the player's books and in the DM book, but in the player's as well. There's so many different options for how to do things. You know, the player's books where you see the optional for like bonuses to hit versus certain ACs. You know, the different ways of rolling initiative are optional as well, too. Living past minus 10, the hovering on death's door rule, that's also optional. You know, technically rules is written, if we're not going to blue bar territory, you're dying at 0 hit points. So, we had someone come on recently who left a really lengthy thing about how, like, well, this is actually how it works. If you look in this book, and it's like, how do you look in the book and miss all the stuff that says this is all optional? You know?
The blue. I mean, it's right there. It's blue.
Yep.
It's blue.
Mm-hmm. All right. So anyway, okay, you guys are looking pretty good right now. Dorman's still down by 6. Tanib is down by 2, and Calidor is down by 9.
Druin healed me, but I told him to save his spell, but I don't know if he still wants to do that.
Calidor, did you? Oh, you took damage from that that thing, right?
Oh, sorry, Druin did 7 more on me? Okay.
7 more on Calador, 7 more on Dorman.
And I'm
Okay.
at 46.
All right. I love that, like, all
Everybody
of this
looks
happens.
good.
It's like a minute and a half of glory from Druin. Spends 3.5 hours prepping everything, and then it's just like, wow.
Punch, punch,
Yeah.
punch, punch.
If you have a Cure Light, Tenant could probably use some, but I'm tapped.
Can't.
I've got 3 Cure Light and 2 Cure Moderates left.
Tanev's down a little bit still. So's Calador.
I mean, I'm not. Oh, well, I guess if everybody else is pretty much full, I've only got down by 2.
Oh, you're
You're only down by 2.
Yeah. So
I think
so's
we can live with
Calador,
that.
so's Chael. Like.
Did you add 3 points from sleeping?
Yeah, I'm down by a sleep.
Oh yeah, if we
That's fine.
slept, then actually, never mind. I'm up at full then.
Well,
Oops.
that's got to go in
Oops,
first.
oops.
over you.
What happened?
I'm at 21, not adding 21. It's a hell
And
of
you got them bonus HP.
Kevin
you
be
know,
like-
I drank some swamp water, and you know, this time it seemed to have an opposite effect.
Yeah, sorry, John, go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah.
Did someone have a question for me? Well,
Oh no, it's like Kevin be like, I'm hitting you. Why is your health bar going down?
yeah.
Yeah, actually, Kev, two sessions ago, we were injured and wandering through the swamp, and you made us write something down.
Yes,
But you haven't told us if there's something happening yet.
I have not. The
Incubation 3 days.
Oh, enough days. Yeah. No, not enough. 3 days has not passed yet.
Oh, great.
That's why I still have Cure Disease memorized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drank swamp water, and I was
Injured.
I
Yeah,
was
anyone
injured.
who's bled in the swamp, that's where trouble comes in. All right, so then I believe I got the
Great.
there's 3 points of Astonishing Fortune left. Is that right?
Correct.
Yep. Okay, so I've
Yes.
incorporated that. All right, so then, guys, for the warriors in the group, you guys have earned or defeated 17 hit dice worth of adversaries, and there are 6 of you guys today. Senior 6. Everybody is walking away with 481 XP today. 481.
Oh, the sweet taste of 481.
How close to dinging is everybody now? I know for some of the higher level characters, that's not. That's a
I
draw.
don't know.
I just dinged, so I'm a long way off.
Okay. Chill, I think
I
you
don't
were,
know. Yeah.
you were getting pretty
How
close,
much
weren't you?
No, I mean, I've been trying to pull up. There it is. Finally, Demi-Human Deities finally pulled up for me. Let me scroll down to that part.
Steve,
'Cause I'm a
desperately-
ways off still, I think.
okay. Steve, did you have a question?
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I just don't have my books handy. Like to get to 7th level, how many experience points do I need?
You got it.
for a bard.
7th level for a bard,
Shouldn't be
40,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that'll be a while. Okay.
But remember to count. I'm not sure which of you guys cast spells, but remember to get your class-based stuff. And Steve, your oh boy, that was 12 hit dice. Your bardic bonus for the things you defeated is 600, actually 600 XP.
Cool, thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for session 121, big old 121 of our Night Below campaign. You guys are now next full day of travel. You guys will be reaching the town and facing a green dragon. So next week we will be back at our usual time, and our heroes may be facing their first full-on dragon fight. Until then, we hope that you've enjoyed our session. I guess let's talk about some things in the outro. First off, an enormous thank you for everybody who donated to our charity raffle. Congratulations to all of the winners. If you did win something in the raffle and you haven't contacted me so far, particularly if you won a t-shirt or a ball cap or whatever else, anything from the Redbubble shop or any of the other things that need to be mailed out to you, and you have not sent me an email yet, please do so, because there is I've heard from about a third, maybe a little bit more of the people so far. So still quite a few people I have not heard from. The players, obviously, I don't need to hear from you guys about for players who have won stuff that needs to be mailed out to you. But if you did win something, and be sure to check that Charity Initiatives channel on the Dungeon Musings Discord server. I'm also happy to someone else, I think it was Abyss, who kicked off our donations for the next round. So we've already got donations coming in for our next game at the end of the month, thanks to the votes cast by the donors. And there's some pretty substantial voting right at the end of the month. We will be playing a one-shot of City of Mist. Very, very cool. It's a game based on like the Power by Apocalypse and... what do you call it? Power by the Apocalypse and like Cult Divinity Lost type of story games. And I'm very much looking forward to that. Thank you for everybody who has voted. But if you have donated since, you will be voting for our next one after that, which will be in October. And as may be cliched or appropriate, depending on which way you want to look at it, we'll be having voting open at the beginning of September for which horror game we'll be playing in that, and I'm going to try and shake things up a bit so we're not just going to have the obvious culprits there like Call of Cthulhu, or actually that's not true. You know what, I've had a lot of fun every time we run Call of Cthulhu, and we don't run it very much on the channel, so we'll maybe include that as well. Isn't every game a horror? Yeah, basically. Definitely has that tone to it.
Every time Kevin plays something, there's got to be some horror element or...
Yes.
Even when I ran a superhero thing, you guys were facing like a civilization-ending god of cold. So, yeah.
Fun.
Oh, then let's see here. With what other things do we need to talk about? There is still, while the charity raffle for this round is over, our next charity raffle will be in December. So all donations that go to Heroes Save Villages between now and the end of the year, or I'll say end of the year for now, but I mean like from now until the end of the year, every $25 Canadian that you donate gives you one chance to win a prize in our next charity raffle, and we expect to have more terrific prizes. We were very fortunate this past time. A huge thank you to our great friends at Beetle and Grimm. Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse. We are enormously thankful grateful for the kind support that they have given our raffles in the past. We thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you to Mongoose Publishing for their donation of the brand new Deep Night Horizon or Deep Night Revelation box set as well too. Thank you to Noble Knight Games for their generous donation of some gift certificates for us. Thank you to James DeFogie for his generous donation of a copy of their brand new Fall of the Children of Bronze. I do have plans in the month of October to be getting Jackals back to the table as well too, but we're going to be seeing what a Bronze Age horror adventure might look like. So look forward to seeing some swords and sandals and sorcery and horror. As well, thank you to our mega, great guy in the community, Lord Zordran. Thank you so much for your generous donation of the two Lazy Dungeon Master guides as well too. Thanks to George for his donation of the DCC modules for it, and a huge thank you to Dave as well too for not only crafting but also donating to the raffle another dice bag. And Dave, now that you're back as well too, I'll send you the contact information. That is going... Who did win that anyway? I think we know. It's someone who is... I don't want to say a name and be wrong about it, so let me look it up and then I'll say...
I think I gotta stop showing off that fire dice bag because I think I'm keeping that one for myself.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a very great looking bag. It is. Who won the dice bag?
Oh, we can sort that out. I can get it to you, or I can ship it out.
Yeah, I've got it on here. Where the heck is it? Oh, Richard Lebranche. Yes, congratulations. So that I'll send you the information, Dave, for the mailing stuff as well. Or I could grab it from you if I see you on Friday too, and I can mail it myself. We'll figure it out. In any event, a huge thank you to everybody. Donations. I don't have anything exciting to share with you other than the upcoming voting for the next charity game we'll be playing. But those of you who have voted from April 1st up until August 1st, you have still sort of about a week before you'll be voting for, and I think what's going to happen is it'll be for story elements. So it'll be votes for the type, whatever our mystery game is going to be about when we play City of Mist. I'm looking forward to that. You also, from now until September 10, 2021, our good friends at Noble Knight Games have offered us a discount code. So if you're purchasing anything from them, be sure to enter in the code Noble Muser. You can find the link down below, and you'll save yourself 10% on any purchase over $10. I may have made use of this discount code more than once, so be sure to help with help yourself with that discount as well too. They're all currently, I'm not sure if it's over, but they're the deal they were having where you buy 3 get 1 free. It's stacked with that as well too. So if you were checking that out, you can apply that discount as well. You can find a link down to Noble Knight Games down below as well too if you want to have an easy way of getting there. Last thing I will say is, and I'll mention as well, just because I happen to see it too. If you happen to have any 3rd edition or 3.5 stuff or other D20 stuff that you are not using anymore and you want to get rid of, I know they're paying premiums on those books. So if you have them on your shelf and you want to offload them, you can get you'll get a little more bang for your buck if you're selling to them now, because they have that posted on social media and on their website as well. So suckers like me, I guess, have been driving up the demand for 3rd edition stuff. But speaking of terrific folk, a huge thank you to our players. So Dave, John, Andrew, Jeff, Steve, and Will, thank you so much for playing today, guys. This was a shit ton of fun. I am so sorry that I've hit you twice with that ochre ooze stuff. I'm sure it'll just be a dragon next time.
Oh, is that all?
Then, until next time, and a huge thank you to everyone who joined us as well too. Until next time, then, for those listening at home, we hope that you have enjoyed our foray into the Shrieking, or further into the Shrieking Mire, and that we've given you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes keep getting up to in their quest to find and face a dragon. Until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.